My name is Meg Edwards, and I'm a GTD coach. And recently, I was going back and reading or rereading the Getting Things Done book, the beginning of it. And one of the things that struck me is many times as I've read the Getting Things Done book, James Fallows, who wrote the foreword, said, and I just have it written here. He goes, David is aware that we are busy and fallible, and that life consists of cycles, and that we fall behind and we catch up, and how David provides achievable day-to-day steps towards regaining a calm sense of control. And James just puts that right out there in the beginning of the book. And one of the things that we do as GTD coaches is we have inquiry calls with people who are exploring whether they want to engage with us in GTD coaching. And what I'm listening for is what they're bumping up against, where their challenges are with their GTD practice, and what are their goals. And many times, one of the things that I hear is the goal is, I want to make this second nature. I want to really get so good at it that I don't really have to think about it anymore. It's just ingrained inside of me. And I was like, you've come to the right place. We certainly can help you with that, because we have coaches at GTD Focus that have been doing GTD for decades. And, we haven't seen anything new in a really long time. And I don't mean to be really flip about that, but we see variations on the themes. And one of our one-on-one courses is the integration program, which is being able to help people integrate GTD into their lives to make it second nature, but to also help them and help them to be able to trust that there are no rights or wrongs of how they're doing GTD. How to continue to trust that they are capturing what has their attention and not letting those things drift, that they can catch that email that's been sitting there for a while that they are avoiding, or there are things that are happening in their lives, and they have a list already of their areas of focus and projects and actions. But that area of focus is not where they want it to be, but they don't quite know how to get it to where they want it to be. Or they, they've fleshed out their goals and vision and purpose and standards, but there's just something still out of alignment, maybe dealing with shoulds in their lives or obligations, or again, things that they know that they really want to address, but are kind of nervous and sometimes even afraid to do that. And having a GTD coach right next to them, side by side, whether it's in person or whether it is virtual, to guide them through that process of integrating it. Because as GTD coaches, we have integrated GTD into our lives. I am so incredibly blessed that I was introduced to this in my mid-30s. Wouldn't have been nice if it was earlier, but it was my mid-30s. And GTD has carried me through my 30s, through my 40s, through my 50s, and now I am 60. And I am so grateful that everything that is coming at me in my life in my 60s, my health, friends and family, my community, work, that I have such a solid practice to be able to handle anything that's coming at me. I mean, that's where David's second book is called Ready for Anything. And David's third book is Making It All Work, which I think is a lot of the integration program. How do I make this all work for myself? So if you find that you are interested in getting to the next level of your GTD practice, which is integrating GTD, please feel free to reach out to us to have an exploratory conversation about how we can support you with that GTD goal. For more GTD resources, please visit gettingthingsdone.com and David Allen's YouTube channel. For more information on GTD coaching, please email us at info@gtdfocus.com or visit our website at gtdfocus.com.